then.
Okay, we start. Yep, we're going.
Alright, so, welcome back to New Game Plus. Been a while. Last time we played was a sort of interlude between the events of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 proper. This will be the first session of Chapter 2. Our players are journeying from the familiar surroundings of the city and the Shirelands and heading to Nidavellir, the realm of the dwarves. When last we saw our players, they were at a sort of drunken party at a dwarven religious institution. Okay, so I can either let people say what they're going to, like what they've been doing, whoever wants to go first, or I can like pick you. If nobody wants to go first, nobody wants to volunteer, I will just start picking people.
I guess I can go first.
Okay, so what was Silvello up to in the intervening period of time?
She was probably doing like mercenary work, looking for criminals, maybe helping the city after all the chaos, you know. Maybe even looking for those like crazed vampires if there's any more of them around, you know. Just going to, you know.
Alright, so just cleaning up after the mess that was made by Conan and his accomplices. Makes sense.
Yep, that's what he did.
So, Silvello, since you chose to spend your downtime helping out other people and not focusing on training your skills, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's just a inspiration is basically something you use when you want to do something in the game. It's kind of like a get out of jail free card in D&D, basically.
Okay.
Just mark down a point of inspiration on your sheet. I don't know, Raven, maybe you could explain it a little better. My words are not working today.
It works much the same way as Bardic Inspiration. You have a roll, you're not sure you're doing too good on it, throw your inspiration on it.
Okay, there's actually an inspiration tag.
Let's you re-roll a bad roll.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, that's a much better explanation, thank you.
It's in fact not like Bardic Inspiration that much.
Well, it is that, like,
It's
it
not a
covers...
boost, it's a, wow, I did shit, let's try again.
It's still, both of those are better than my explanation that it's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
It's technically correct.
Legendary resistance. E, thanks.
Alright, so, I'm gonna save Lady Cindersilk till the end. What was Falon up to in the intervening period of time?
Falon was basically working in his shop, you know, and also going out hunting on purpose because he wanted to work out some aggression in a way that would not possibly end up with dead people, because he realizes that's still a problem. So he's just been going out in the woods and having a Barney with anything that looks at him funny.
Having a what?
A Barney. Have you not heard that?
No! Never!
You
Sounds
just
like-
go out and beat the shit out of things. That's what having a Barney means.
Is that Irish, or...?
You guys really never heard that fucking? Okay, fuck.
No,
I mean, different states are like different countries to a degree.
pretty much. My favorite description of the U.S. is it's 50 smaller countries in a trench coat.
It really is.
And not even that smaller in a lot of cases.
I've never heard that before.
It's
I'm sorry, I'm just baffled.
I need to
Irish.
say that
It's
I need to. Oh, sorry.
it's
Sounded Irish.
it's not Irish. It's from the it's from the United Kingdoms. It's fucking
Okay.
It's an English term.
All
Of
right.
course, English. Either English or Irish. One of the two.
Ingsmish.
Having a Barney. I'd use that at work now.
It's like fisticuffs, scuffle. That's what.
That's in my brain now.
So if you ask someone if they want to fight, you would ask, "Do you want to have a Barney?"
Yeah. I think I had to explain my fucking slang. God damn.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so that's what Falon's been up to. He has been out in the wilderness hunting,
Basically, yeah.
fighting shit.
Yeah, he would have gone out gambling, but Raven's character is better at that. So he just went out to go kick the shit out of things.
Okay, so I'll get back to Falon. What has Ziff been up to?
Zeph has been up to a couple of things. Benefits of not having to sleep and all. She did a bunch of research to gather up some information on where they're going and the state that the place is in. She also went to see if she couldn't get her hands on a couple of at least some basic spells to help round out her supply. And went to at least do a little bit of training just to kind of knock a bit of the rust off. So she's been here and there to and fro, mostly doing some research, but also trying to get her magic back up to snuff.
Alright. Gotcha. Uh-huh. And so, am I missing anybody? I suppose there's the unkindness, but, I don't know if he would have been doing anything separately from Lady Cindersilk, or...
He was.
Okay, what's the unkindness been up to?
So, since Cindersilk seemed like she wanted some time to herself, he basically decided, you know what, I'm going to roam solo for a bit. And he more or less just kind of bummed around, terrible places, back alleyways. He kind of did the whole bandit to bandit thing, stealing from other thieves. If somebody was dumb enough to pick up a gun, they found an alley, they got possessed. And he'd just take that possessed person back to their gang. And, like, oh, look, where do you keep your valuables? Thank you. And then suddenly there was a betrayal in their ranks. Or, if somebody was up to really nasty shit, their best friend shot them in the back for some reason.
So he spit off the fucking chaos, is what you're saying?
There's been kind of a weird, the criminal underbelly, especially the lower ranks, has been in utter chaos. People turning themselves in and don't remembering why they did it. People shooting, well-known murderers and not knowing why they did it. Just random chaos, and he's been looting as he goes along.
Rad.
Fair.
He's been depositing any ill-gotten gains back to the Ziff's place, because she's the only person who owns land here.
Alright. And so, Lady Cindersilk. I know you mentioned before that you were going to spend some time with Lillian. Is there anything else you've been up to?
Yes. She is,
Alright.
she wants to have been, hawking off all the shiny things she found
Gotcha.
in the mansion. Yeah, there was a couple things. I had the military strategy guide, finance book, a stock market book, that stupid gaudy gun, and a wardrobe of goblin outfits, which I don't think Falon wanted, right? Falon didn't care about any of those?
Not really.
Yeah, and those. She wants to, talk off that stuff. I also have the illusion quill with illusions on it, and an enchanted stopwatch, but I don't actually remember what those two did.
The stopwatch temporarily makes you invulnerable, but also paralyzes you. It basically
Right,
sort of
okay.
phases you out of time temporarily.
Okay.
And the pin. Trying to remember what the pin did. Actually, it has been a hot minute. I believe it lets you.
I think it was let me copy handwriting.
Yeah, lets you imitate other people's handwriting.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is correct.
Oh my god, I could have used this so much. But yeah, I want to hawk everything else. And just like keep an ear out for anything like weird going on while I'm, selling goods in like back alleys and things.
Mm-hmm.
Ignoring that suspiciously
Ah.
moving thug who's carrying that pretty gun.
Okie
We're just
dokie.
walking
So,
separate ways, and we just nod at each other.
so in that case, let me roll some dice up here. 1 second. Actually, I know where my dice are. I'll just roll digital dice. So, let me see.
The only thing I knew how much like our money would be was there's a lot of minor valuables in the mansion that you said like would 520 gold worth. So I already have that written down.
Okay. So, for the rest of your sort of things that you go to sell, you make 163 gold, pawning off
Even
everything.
Even the gaudy pistol,
The pistol. Okay, so you're selling the pistol as well.
it's not
So-
handed or anything, and I have the unkindness and vanquisher. This thing's just a dead weight.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I thought you just.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to that. See if I can't like barter with that. Actually, someone might like that as like a piece, like
Yeah,
display piece. So 198,
163.
163. Okay, 163. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Alright.
I'll have to math all my things together. And have I heard anything on the street while I'm out and about?
Rumor, yeah, you've heard a couple of rumors.
Okay.
You've heard that a sort of political like delegation from a neighboring like sort of kingdom has arrived in the city to talk with the council.
Okay. Interesting.
And you've also heard that I'm sorry, my brain is just not working. You've heard that some the strange ships that appeared a few days ago. You've heard that those ships have elves on them. I don't know if you guys read the spoilers about the strange ships appearing. But yeah, there's some strange ships appeared a few days ago outside the city.
Okay. Okay. I have a little rumors tab in my sheet now.
Wait,
Is
there
that
were
what I-
spoilers? Oh, my bad.
Is that all I got?
Yeah, that would be the rumors that you got that you've
Cool.
picked up. As far as like criminal underworld stuff in the city, it seems like things have been kind of quiet since what happened with Falon and the fallout of that. Like most of the crime bosses and stuff are laying low, trying to keep their heads down, stay out of trouble.
Falon is a terrifying werewolf, yeah.
Falon, fucking, tearing. Did you actually tear into Conan? I don't think you did.
I did not touch Conan. He passed
You
out
barely
before
you
I
were
could.
going to.
I was
You were
going,
going
to.
to.
It was very
the-
close.
The fallout of you guys just brutally fucking beating the shit out of Conan's goons has sort of had the effect of chilling the criminal happenings in the city a little bit.
Yeah.
That is what I did. I am
Ah.
I have 20 now.
So sorry, I'm fighting my settings on my computer. A few days ago, I'm gonna say about, it's been about a week, ago, Lillian headed off to do some stuff that she was not totally, like, she wasn't being cagey about it, but it was just like, she's gotta do some personal, some personal business, sort of, self-reflection and stuff, and you haven't seen her for a while.
Okay.
And I think we will actually pick up with Lady Cindersilk, here in just a second.
Alright.
As soon as I can get my computer to cooperate. Okay. So... Lady Cindersilk, where would you actually be staying? Would you be staying at like a room in the inn, or would you be staying at Conan's place?
You mean our place?
Yes.
Yes.
Formerly
Our
Conan's place. Yes.
Our place. It's gaudy, but like it's a place to sleep. We'll figure out something, some kind, use to put it to.
Okay, so, you will be sort of like, it'll be early morning. I assume you're probably in bed, but if you're an early morning person, whatever. But it's early morning. Lillian's been away for about a week, and you hear a knock on your door.
Cindersilk opens the door. Opens the door.
Okay. When you open the door, you, okay. Let me see if I can actually get Hero Forge working. Right, okay, I can get Hero Forge working.
Cindersilk is all,
You
adventure ready, vanquisher in hand.
my computer is being slower than slow right now because I don't know what's up with it. I had a Hero Forge image that I wanted to share, but I don't know if it's going to let me, and that is disappointing because I spent an inordinate amount of time on that. Alright, so you are greeted by Lillian. I'll get the image when I get the image. It's not going to delay the thing any further.
Okay.
She is wearing a fancy nude dress. And she has got her adventuring gear with her axes and a backpack. She looks a little different. She is not disguising herself as a goblin. Right now. She is in something that's closer to her sort of natural form.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and so she's sort of looking nervous and shy there at the door when you arrive.
Well, howdy there, Lillian.
She sort of waves at you and it's like, hey, Lady Cindersilk, how's it been?
And alright, a little boring, you know. Flitting about here and there. How about yourself? I noticed you wearing something a little different.
Yeah, I went and got a new outfit tailored for the trip.
I see, I see. Y'all alright?
Yeah, I went and talked to someone from that group of paladins that Zephyr recommended me to. I'm not quite sure if I'm the right fit, but I'll put more thought into it. I'm not sure if I want to commit to anything like that right now.
Yeah, I get ya. I certainly wouldn't. Not to knock 'em, I just, you know, that ain't for me. But come on in.
And she's gonna step inside, sort of awkwardly, because she's very tall, and the ceilings
Yeah.
here were not built for someone her size.
She also seems nervous.
She looks a little nervous, yeah. You can't tell. Well, you can insight why she's nervous if you want to, but yeah, you can't really tell why without
I
trying to
think
figure it out.
I think I know, but let's see. Do you know Cindersilk? Now come on, a 13. That was a 4. That was a 4.
You're not
Eh, eh.
totally sure why she's nervous.
Well, fine, then I'll
You've
just go
got
about this.
you've got a couple suspicions, but it could be that she just hasn't seen you in a while. It could be that she's nervous about the trip, or she's worried about all the pressure she's been under lately. You're not totally sure what the issue is.
Alright. Then I shall do the thing that.
And
Like,
I'm gonna upload an image because I finally got Hero Forge working.
hey. I was about to upload an image from Hero Forge too, because they added moth antenna. Aw.
So she's got this new sort of nicely tailored dress.
She's like,
She's still got the pauldrons because why would that's she is a warrior even when she's trying to look nice, and a hunter specifically of monsters. So
Aw.
she's still got her wolf pauldrons, and she's got her axes, both of them now. Last time you saw her, she only had one of them.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, y'all looking fancy today. What's the occasion?
Oh, just glad to see you. She seems very nervous and
Aw.
shy.
Hey. It's just me? Is anyone else here? Did anyone else say here last night?
Zeph's around.
Okay.
She's been around every single night.
Alright, Falon, did you
Did I what?
stay at this house or no?
No, he stayed in his own house.
He's got a house.
Okay. I know, but it's just me and Zeph around. Ain't nothing to worry about. You know, if you prefer some more privacy, we can just, head outside.
I've just been thinking a lot about our relationship, and it's
Oh.
it's I've not been in a relationship with anyone before who knew what I was.
I mean, neither have I. Well, the thing that I told you. You know.
Yeah. She sort of nods. I think when we get back from this trip, we should discuss what kind of relationship we're gonna have going forward. You know?
Yeah. I think that's fair. Yeah. No, she's looking a little like nervous.
Now Lillian looks concerned, like she's afraid she's offended you somehow.
I've never had I've had relationships, but I've never had like a serious relationship. It's bit new for me. You know.
Let me roll an inside here for Lillian.
I should have rolled deception. Wait, why am I rolling deception? She's being honest. Never mind. There, it's 16.
It's just second nature for Cindersilk to lie about everything.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dang.
second nature for her to lie about things.
Devious moth.
With the Lillian guy. Oh, fuck! 12! 12! What? What the fuck?
Expertise.
Even like
Yeah,
with a
fighter
one,
though!
that would match your insight.
God damn! Yeah, she matched my insight even without her modifier. I lost my deception, I mean. No,
So
she's
she
just like,
initially looks really concerned, and then she's like, "Oh, so you're just worried about relationship stuff."
I mean, I haven't been in a serious relationship, ever. You know, there have been people, but nothing like, nothing like a relationship before.
That same here. I'm just glad that's all you're worried about. Like when I saw that the concerned expression on your face, at first I thought you were worried I was gonna like eat you or something. And
I mean, I mean, I didn't think that, but like, you could. I don't think you could if you tried, but
nah, I wouldn't try.
yeah. That's fair. It's fair, I think. I mean, you will. You haven't eaten anyone else, so fine.
There's a momentary distraction as the sound of a plate clattering to a table rings
Yeah.
out.
Well, yes. Sounds like Zia dropped something. Hey,
She's
let's go
standing
check
on
on
a table
Zia.
nearby, very dramatically.
She's what?
That's good.
Yes, she's been watching.
What? Zia, what the fuck?
You didn't ask.
Lillian seems amused by that.
She wasn't hiding per se. She's just been standing there, like
That is
right near a
singly.
corner, holding a plate of food.
So hey, Ziff.
Oh,
Can
well,
say.
I'm gonna need a second plate.
Yeah, you shouldn't drop those.
The plate itself is fine. She specifically held it like just a couple inches over a table to drop it.
So, why are you, stood there?
Oh, I wanted to make sure of who was coming. Just in case we were getting the return of the idiot.
What? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead by now.
That's what we thought the first time.
No, the first time we thought he was just
Stabbed
like.
Into a wall and still came back as a robot.
I mean, we didn't think he was dead the first time, did we?
I thought he was dead.
I thought we just like knocked him out. was like, asshole or not, he was a cop, and we were trying to just like wrangle all them into
Zeph is
the,
going
you know,
to, Zeph is
my
going
bummer.
to point at the wall and make an illusion of the captain stabbed to the wall as he was.
I mean, I've
That
been
looks
stabbed and
pretty
it hasn't killed me.
Were you pinned to the wall?
Yes.
Then you
Listen,
need
listen.
help.
The moon was a rough place. Sif.
You need help then.
What?
And, and she's going to turn around and walk back to go get a drink.
I mean,
You're starting to sound like me.
I'm really not.
That's good. I wouldn't want anyone else to be me. Followed by the sounds of a court popping open.
I
Whatever.
suppose we should get ready for the trip. We'll be meeting up with the others soon.
Yeah,
Dwarves
I'm
will
waiting
be
for,
happy if we're late.
I'm waiting for the economist to show up. He's been doing his own thing all this whole time.
Oh, by the way, I went and retrieved my other axe. That was a bit of a journey.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? I noticed you had more now.
Yeah, that brought back a lot of memories.
Y'all alright?
Yeah, these axes belong to my father. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I knew that, but I can't remember if you told me that. It's been a while. Things got kind of
Seems to
hectic.
come up from nowhere while they're talking, and
I
just
swear,
suddenly
Zeph.
hand the plate to our new arrival. It's just some basic breakfast. Then turns around to leave.
Lillian's gonna take the breakfast, smile at Zip, and then turn back to Cinder Silk.
Well, now what?
Did I really break?
Should
a train of
I
thought
should-
like that?
I should get around to showing you my my father's old place sometime. He's got a lot of things there you might would find interesting. Well, not he's passed, but they were his things, his collection, as it were, from his adventuring days.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'm curious what a fellow adventurer had in his lifetime.
All right. So I guess we just wait and meet up with the others whenever they're ready.
Yeah, I have no idea where the unconscious is at too.
I guess eventually Sibylla would probably turn up and sigh as he walked in.
Oh, hey, Isabella.
Sibylla would look and nod and say hello to you too, Lady Cindersilk.
How you been?
Today's been hectic, but it's been okay. Hello to you, as well. Wait, was her name Lily, right?
Lillian.
Lillian, okay, my bad. Hello to you, Lillian.
Hello. Hi. He sort of grins awkwardly at the vampire.
Sibylla would probably go take a seat at the table and like start drinking from like a bottle, some blood, whatever she had in her coat pocket.
Lady Cindersuck is cleaning Vanquisher. Not polishing it because a polished sparkling gun is an eyesore in a fight. but just making sure it's clean and its mechanisms are all good to go. It fucking backfired her in the last fight.
So, could I roll a stealth check?
Oh my god.
I will roll a perception check.
That's fine.
You'll have to get around my passive perception as a warning.
Yeah, but Zeph doesn't care mostly.
No, she doesn't. But feel free, and I'll tell you if you pass it.
Yeah.
Oh,
19, Raven.
damn. So you do spot the unkindness as it basically it floated in behind Sabella and then tried to sneak its way back into the holster without anyone noticing.
As you're sneaking in to reach, she just one of her extra hands reaches out and grabs you and pulls you up and starts cleaning you too.
Oh.
By the
Lillian
way,
just looks at you and says, rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
Even Sabella noticed you because her passive perception is 19.
by the way, Ray,
hmm
you were 10 under my passive.
Yeah, I gotcha. I wasn't trying to beat you, I was trying to beat Cindersilk.
Yeah.
I just figured you might want to know that.
No,
Well,
it's fine.
At least you had a chance of Cindersilk.
I mean,
suppose
okay,
we should
so,
go
like,
find the
I
werewolf.
prefer to roll, but my passive perception is also 19.
Yeah.
She
What were we saying,
just
Harvey?
grabs you out of the air and starts cleaning, the mechanisms.
Right.
Well,
Tiny-
howdy there.
Tiny little ghost pops up and just huffs. Oh, damn, I was trying to make it all dramatic. Oh, well.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. You did your best. Your best just wasn't good enough, as usual.
I guess I burned all my goods sneaking out.
Yeah, what you been up to?
He just, taps his fingers and goes, well... So, kind of just went up to my old tricks, banditing, bunch of punks run the streets, lay a pretty gun out for them, they grab it, oh no, they're possessed. And I just asked my friends, hey guys, we could use a party, let's go get our stolen goods. And then suddenly they're knocked out and I have the goods.
What'd you do with all the goods?
I stashed at Ziff's place. Ain't no one gonna mess with the demon's house.
Devil.
Devil.
Get typewrite. I don't
Apology.
call you and Eric Hokra just because you have wings.
I don't.
Yeah, he very particularly does not.
Yeah, this Kanku would shank you for that, but I really don't care.
I mean, you can't shank him right now.
I could try.
You can try, but
Anyways, I found a couple of murderers and whatnot. They got shot in the back. A couple of people got turned in. Just looking for good stuff.
fair enough.
Alright, so I suppose we should go find Falon then.
Yeah, he's probably at home.
At home
Where
or at
are
the
you,
shop.
in fact, Falon?
They're saying I suppose we should go find the werewolf, and he opens the door and walks in.
Well, damn, that was fast.
What was fast?
Found you.
Hello, Falon.
Congratulations that you found me when I walked in your door?
Yep.
Yay for
Holy
you! What the fuck? You told me to come here, didn't you? Cripe.
Holy shit, he's spicy today. Damn.
Yeah. What's up with you, Cologne?
Curse of sobriety, it seems.
I am a little sober, I'm not gonna lie, but no, that was just
As Zeph said that, by the way, she's already started pouring Falon a glass of wine.
sweet. No, I'm just spicy because whole shit. I just walked in the door and you're like, "Hey, we found you." It's like, No, you didn't.
But we was just getting ready to go look for flying. It was a joke.
All right. I mean, sure. So we're
Well,
Alright,
we're-
so
we're-
let's head down to meet with the dwarves and see what kind of an escort they've got for us.
oh, really weird.
I guess
What's-
ain't that just the pot calling the kettle black?
I didn't say that I wasn't.
Isabella would get up with that and, finish her little drink and then stash it in her coat again.
Are you going to head down to the sort of dwarven area of town, down towards where their little temple is? I assume you're not going to stop anywhere else on the way, or you?
I think we need to grab anything.
Well, we are going to Dwarfland.
Zeph's already carrying booze.
Yeah, I didn't mean booze, guys. I mean, like, do we need to stop and grab some, like, healing potions or anything like that?
I assumed, given we were doing a favor, that they would probably provide at least basic amenities.
I mean, maybe. But assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
It wouldn't hurt to stock up on essentials. The question is, who would want to carry them, or should we divide them?
There's 5 of us. We can carry well enough to our own.
So, if you're getting potions, you can get those from the dwarves. They are clerics, after all.
That's true.
If you want to get rations, you'll have to stop in the market.
Wait, about rations. We haven't been using rations, have we?
Well, you've been in a urban area where food is readily available, so no, I haven't been keeping track of rations.
Your starter kit should give you like 10.
Yeah, I was always wondering, because in D&Ds I've been in, nobody really paid attention to rations. I was curious.
It's something that tends to get ignored unless you're in like a survival kind of campaign or situation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you don't need to eat anything now. You're welcome.
You talking to me?
Who else am I talking to?
Lucky I don't just backfire and take a finger off.
Oh no, so terrible.
Alright, maybe I won't share all the loot I gathered.
Hey, come on. I'd share mine with you.
Because I don't got any pockets.
I said I would share mine with you.
Yeah. Just crumbles.
Pats the holster. Did make some money, talking stuff.
Oh, you didn't just spend all your time flirting terribly?
No, shut up, you.
Yeah.
It really could afford some work.
We are literally walking somewhere. It's not like we're wasting time.
Alright, so I assume you're gonna
More.
get your shopping done along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
And
You can take potions, right? And kindness. How does that work?
It's magic, you pour magic on magic.
Okay.
pour magic juice on magic.
If I knew how this shit worked, I probably wouldn't be dead.
I mean, you'd have been dead anyway, because you couldn't have learned until you were dead.
If I understood magic, probably could have just shot you into the space.
Sure, that's how that would have went.
I don't know. Don't see me casting spells.
Well, Shall
Zeph
we?
is exhaling a cloud of smoke. It takes the form of the two gunslingers, and then they both just shoot each other, fall over.
An assumption of how it would go if you were to use magic.
no, you got that all wrong, Zayth. If he had used magic, he would have still died.
What?
That's what a contingency spell is for.
Unkindness is a skilled gunsman in his own right, but let's not kid ourselves. Only one of us walked away from that.
Oh, fucking knew it. Talking me up just so you could talk yourself up. Fuck off, Mothgal.
Hey, I'm just messing with you. You have been an absolutely irreplaceable partner since, you joined me on my journeys.
I know, because I'm the best gun you ever fucking will see.
Yeah.
He just, lightly flicks her hat, then vanishes.
Yeah, you're all right. Repositions it. So God, what kind of stuff can we grab?
Who is that to?
Really, God, God.
Oh,
It's a character.
well. Any basic supplies you want to grab, you can. Food, rope, camping supplies, whatever.
Maybe mountain climbing gear. Yeah.
I can fly. I don't need to climb. And I can climb actually. I can also climb.
True.
Rations. Get how much are rations?
Rations are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Rations are like 10 copper a piece. They're nothing.
All right.
Yeah,
And
you
what
don't
is
even.
what is the conversion of that into silver?
I believe it's
What?
I don't know what the official rules are, honestly, for copper into silver. I'm just gonna go with 10 copper is 1 silver. So a single silver piece will get you your.
Okay. Then I will buy 10 rations.
Zeph will lightly tap her on the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
You might want to.
What?
We don't know how long we're going to be traveling.
Okay, that's why I bought 10 of them.
Zeph just kind of looks there for a second.
Listen, we have.
We're confident in our luck.
I'm not an idiot, Zeph.
Zeph
This
just
is for nights where we can't find any food. It's almost like you're talking to someone who has lived off of the land before.
Zeph just kind of stares for a second, doesn't even move.
All right, stares back.
It's like she pauses. She's looking for a second.
I'm more concerned about what we might need it for.
What does that mean?
Well, I've done a little bit of research into this area, and there are quite the number of beasties there.
All right.
So,
Well, those beasties can get their own damn rations.
all right, if you're sure.
All right,
She
Zeph.
just turns from that.
All right, I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me like I'm some kind of idiot.
Oh, no. Just that there's a reason this place is untamed.
It's almost like I came from the fucking moon and I've seen some shit.
Alright, I'll trust you on this then. I just thought maybe you might want to go for the full 2 weeks.
Well, then I'm not the only one getting food here, Zeph. You could get something too.
I don't think I need to eat that much.
I don't think so. I didn't think so, but like, again, I've gone hunting before. I can shoot something dead and cook it. If I don't, 10 is a nice even number. It's all I need. If I even need this much.
Falon is watching this while putting his hand into his own pouch where he's got at least like 30 pounds of rations in there
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, we're fine.
and chewing
Grabbing
through.
a nice- he's just grabbing a nice even amount
Okay,
of rations.
My immediate thought there is 30 pounds of food. Oh, so you mean like 5 days?
For him, yes.
No, it's full on. That's like a day.
For him, yes, that is true.
Yeah, exactly. I am not, incapable of fending for myself if I run out of rations.
I mean, yeah, I was just like planning on eating things on along the way, but
Yeah, Will Smith pose at Vaughn.
I really don't need.
But I
scratch
wasn't-
as much.
gonna invite you to eat any of it. So
Oh yeah, but you like my point exactly. We can eat what we find. It's almost like, we can go hunting for food if we need to.
I have sort of a problem with sharing food. So
Well, it's fine, Falon. I'm not asking you to share. I'm saying, like, you're proving my point exactly. We can just get our own food if we need to.
I would be careful about like
I will hunt in a different direction than you.
his mouth is full of jerky. He's like, "Arr." Are we like the only two who need to eat in the first place, though? Like,
I think so. Like, I tend to just, like, melt things down and drain the fluids of them, but...
all right,
Look at my mandibles. Do I look like I chew food?
no, I mean, I just said that's all right. That's how you eat. That's how you eat. I mean,
Yeah. I reckon most people would find the way either of us eat rather disconcerting.
like,
I think you could probably count that for 3 people then.
Wait, who else needs to eat? You don't need to eat. Do you?
I can.
Then buy some rations, why don't you?
Zeph just like doesn't say anything, but she very clearly leans against our additional companion. She's got one eye closed and a hand right on her lower chest, right around where her stomach would be.
Oh look, the hunter, the professional hunter. I wonder if she can get some food.
Zeph responds specifically to Lillian through telepathy of, "Oh, I really don't think this one's agreeing with me."
Lillian's gonna burst out fucking laughing, like
What?
uncontrollably. She's a devil. She eats souls. You.
Yeah, I get that.
She doesn't need to buy rations.
Oh my god, I feel like no one's listening to me right this second. Ah,
She wants you to buy rations because you're flesh and blood.
yeah, and I bought some, and I can, hunt if I need more. I don't know if I'm even gonna go through these because I tend to like to hunt anyway.
Zeph just like, as forcefully as she can, but she looks like she's having a moment with something. She looks a little bit sick. It's just, I'm paranoid, okay?
All right, okay. What's the conversion from silver to gold?
I'm gonna say 10. Just make it easy.
Easy.
Also-
All right. I'll
also-
buy 10 more rations for a gold. There.
Also,
I have
Harry,
20 rations now.
Yes.
where can we buy stuff? Would it be like just basic stuff? Like, Is there a sheet for stuff we can buy?
I don't have a sheet for it. Just tell me what you're looking for.
Okay. I guess I'll look up items for D&D.
Is there any specific item you're looking for?
Well, I know there's items that can be really helpful. Like I don't know if Sibella has a dice set. Maybe I could want to get that. Because he has proficiency in that, might as well get it. No, less magic items.
Yeah, like anything you're looking for that isn't like weird and like magic shit or super exotic, you'll be able to find.
Okay.
It's a very well supplied city, you know.
I'm just trying to find a good site for looking at stuff.
So once everybody finishes shopping, you know, you can make your way down to where you're meeting the dwarves.
I just don't have anything that I can think of to buy. I'm probably going to think of something as soon as we leave.
It does usually seem to be how it goes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, I'm racking my brains. It's like, no, I don't need anything.
I could get a miner's pick. Would that be helpful?
If you want to lug a pickaxe around, you could get one, yes.
I mean, we're gonna go to Dwarfland. Maybe we can just like get gems as we're going for the caves. Maybe.
I'm sure to stock up an extra blood.
Oh yeah. Would blood just be rations for my character?
You'd have to buy it from someone. If you were buying blood, it would be more expensive because that's more of a specialty item. They don't just have like a blood store.
Right.
Why not?
Blood Mart. Come to Blood Mart.
Okay. So what I'm looking at getting is if I'm ignoring blood and getting stuff, a pick, a crowbar. Let me look at other stuff.
So you like a bunch of tools. Alright.
I mean, you might as well get tools. We're gonna go out adventuring, basically. Gonna stock up on tools. So, yeah. Let me see. Where did I look that up? Miner's pick was like 2 GP, 2 gold.
Worry about the price, like the official pricings. The official pricings are insane.
Okay. So a miner's pick and a crowbar, or what I plan to get. And then a blood probably. Should I just get rid of my rations since this doesn't apply to me? Or could I assume that those 10 rations I start with are blood?
Yeah, you'd probably have the correct rations. I wouldn't imagine you would be carrying around rations that you can't eat.
I'm just gonna call them blood for now on.
Alright.
Have a blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna say it's gonna cost you about a gold to get everything you're after. What you're getting is not expensive. You can probably cover it all with 1 gold piece.
Okay, so I have 39 gold pieces left. If I spend on blood. How much do you think blood would cost?
Depends on how much you're looking for.
Okay,
I'm gonna say like 3 silver for a bottle.
So if I want to take this into like, okay, oh geez, you're making me do math. Okay, so if I use 1 gold piece, if I use okay, if I use 10 gold pieces, would that give me like 30?
Yeah. That is how the numbers work.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll just use 10 gold pieces, get 30. That should be enough for me. Just I don't know where she put all that gold and blood, but whatever. Got
Same
40
place
more.
she's gonna put her pickaxes, I guess.
I might as well ask for a bag of holding while I'm at it.
Oh, they're expensive but useful.
Yeah.
But don't you already have one, actually?
Yeah, we do. We never had to give it back.
Oh, I do have a bag of holding. Okay, so that's where I put all the stuff. Got it. Okay, so that solves that issue. Okay, and that's it for me.
So,
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a dice kit. Sorry, I forgot
Alright.
about this. Would that go with the 1 gold as well?
Yeah, that's trivially. That's a trivial expense, and I'm not gonna like, sit here and
Not worry about it too much.
rake you over the coals for what's basically dirt cheap. When you're running around with buckets full of fucking gold coins.
Yeah. Alright, thanks.
Alrighty. So, assuming everybody's done shopping, you're gonna meet up with the dwarves, yes?
E.
Mm-hmm.
So you find, outside the temple, you find Brock and Eitri and some other dwarves getting, some, wagons loaded. You also see, Snorri there, the, former councilwoman, the dwarven former councilwoman. And, she's there wearing some very, old, beat-up looking dwarven armor. And there's a couple of other just random dwarves that you don't recognize. Well, not random, but a couple other dwarves you do not recognize stood there as well.
I guess Sibilla will give him a wave and say hello there, everyone.
So the Brock and Eitri are gonna walk over, and Brock's gonna be like, "Ah, just in time. We were about to send someone for you."
Yes, sorry about the lateness. We had to grab a few things.
Well, we've got everything loaded up on the wagons and ready to go. Boris will be meeting you outside town.
All right. Then, shall we?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been this far out.
Well then, let's hope it's a good venture.
Cat, what do you want?
Cat demands attention.
Mm-hmm.
Touching me. Come on then.
I hope you don't get homesick.
No. I left my shop in the hands of somebody I trust in Govington, so if I die, oh well.
Fair.
Alright. Snorri's gonna walk over. Well, I suppose we should get y'all on the wagon so we can get out of here.
All right. Anything we should know before we head out?
Going through some dangerous territory. Lots of nasty beasties. I'm sure you can handle it. Got something to say there, Ziff? She's gonna look at you.
Just that I expect much of that, and I'm feeling under the weather.
Hmm.
Well, y'all are a capable bunch. I wouldn't worry about it too much. And she's gonna hop on the wagon, and wait for you all to join her.
I'm gonna hop up.
Zeph
Can
just
just
flies
hop in as
up to
well.
go sit at the top. She will happily sit there, but she is specifically sitting at the highest point she can find a comfortable spot for.
Alright.
Very much like a cat.
So, you all, along with Lillian and Snorri, get on the wagon, and the other dwarves hitch up some rams and start rolling it out of town. And once you're out of the gate of the city, you get, I don't know, not even, 300 yards away from the gate, and there's a poof of smoke, a giant poof of smoke, and Boris steps out of nowhere. Hey, friends! It has
Well,
been
howdy.
some time. Hey, how did the grenade work out for you?
Wonderfully.
Good, good. Boris likes a happy customer. So, Brock and Eitri, they want me to escort you up north, yes? Very, very far up north. You ever been out that way?
I've never been up that way.
Ah. Well, let me tell you about the local wildlife. We got all sorts of nasty critters up there. You got yetis, you got ogres, you got frost giants, white dragons, and bigger things too.
Bigger things, huh?
Yes. Massive creatures.
Hmm.
Alright.
Boris will escort you, but don't wander too far from Boris.
Well,
I promise I won't, Boris.
Okay, let's get going. And he just sort of grins and starts jaunting his way up the road.
Alright.
Sevilla would look around as we went just to make sure everything's okay.
As I go into just like mutters. I wonder if he has any more bombs.
Alright, so you are traveling quite far north. I've moved you to a different map just to give you a point of reference for where you're going.
Ooh, no lands.
You're basically heading all the way to the edge of the known world. Like, you're going way out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh.
If anyone wants to roll survival to try and speed up the trip,
I can do that. I think I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think I'm alright at that.
It's gonna fuck up because I said I'm good at it. Oh, okay, good.
There you go. 22. Fiddlesuck, go! 27.
alright.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything, but wow, I did pretty good on that.
Group survival
do
rolls.
I don't have much in survival, but I may as well try and help.
Yes, why not?
That's
Take it,
not bad.
well.
I got a 22. I'm matching full on.
Not bad at all.
No.
With Boris's help, you're able to find a path through these hills here that manages to go around the sort of nasties and that avoids the worst of the bad weather. And you make it up to the tundra without any trouble. And once you get through the hills, you get through these sort of snowy, pine-encrusted foothills and reach the tundra, you've just got this open expanse of snow-swept wilderness. There's not really any way to, like, hide or avoid, being detected non-magically, because it's just nothing. It's just wilderness, and not even like trees and brushes and stuff to hide behind. It's just snowy wasteland. And so the journey to get to the tundra takes you about a day. So you can make camp, or you can keep pushing on through the night.
What's the weather like?
The weather's clear right now.
I don't know if Civilla would have any experience in winter climates to know that weather changes fast.
I've got a trick here. Woohoo! I knew taking this would be useful. I'm gonna cast Druidcraft.
Hell yeah!
What's the
Oh,
weather gonna be?
Just love when that like one spell you've never used comes in handy.
Yeah.
I love all of these. I make so much use of them.
So Druidcraft.
Yeah.
Become the weather woman.
So who's got Druidcraft?
Me.
Alright. You can tell a storm is going to be rolling in about 2 days, but not immediately.
Alright.
There's a
let them
nasty
know that
winter storm on the horizon, but it's not going to be here, like, tonight.
Yeah, Zeph will tell them that something is coming, but that they've got time. And she recommends taking a bit to rest and now so that we can push harder later. While it's looking nice and safe. That way you're not potentially running against a storm in a bad area and getting jumped by nasties.
I think, actually, not to like, I don't know how to say this. I think we should push through while it's clear now, and then hunker down until that storm blows us over. Because if we try to move in a winter storm, we might all lose some limbs or some other things to just the weather.
Well, I did say that we had 2 days.
Yeah, we should you keep going for the 2 days and then hunker down when the storm gets here. You think?
Yeah, we want to be in a safe place while that storm comes in. So sleeping now and then going while it's still nice and hopefully finding a place.
Yeah.
That does seem best.
In a pinch, I can conjure up at least a basic tower for us to hide in.
That would
We'll have a
be
fire.
probably our best bet. Because can I look around and see if there's like any caves or anything within easy look, just to get like a.
Don't see any, like,
Is this just like
outcrops or, like, hills or anything where you would expect to find, like, a rock shelter. It's an open, windswept snow plain.
Yeah, I think your tower is the best we're going to get, so.
I suggest making it out of snow or with snow just so it's camouflaged.
It's a magical spell. I don't have those kinds of fine details on this.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get sighted.
Well, lucky you. You have someone who doesn't sleep to keep guard.
That is helpful.
Got 2 someones at that.
So, rest now, push on in the morning, and hopefully find a good place to put your tower.
Correct. That way we can travel as much as we can tomorrow. I won't get tired in the same way, but that can't be said for our animals here.
these rams are. One of the dwarves speaks up. These rams are hardy breed. I think they'll be just fine out here.
More
Do
than
better than we will.
rest.
Cat, can you not do that? Why are you doing that? Sorry, my cat is trying to climb into my shirt.
Oh,
Stop.
I think we should keep moving. That's what the dwarf says. Got a lot of ground to cover between here and where we're headed.
Well then, we'll trust the dwarf.
You'll say so. You know these lands better than we do.
okay, so yeah, we'll hunker down.
If you need someone to look ahead, do ask. I'm probably the best one to handle this area.
I mean, I'm not exactly obvious myself.
It's not about hiding. It's that if one of us gets caught out, I can survive the cold perfectly fine.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Neff hasn't changed her clothes at all and doesn't seem bothered one bit by the
Oh
cold.
yeah, you're a devil.
She is explicitly immune to hot and cold areas. So she's perfectly fine here. So if someone needs to head out ahead for a bit, she doesn't mind doing so. Or someone needs to be the eyes in the sky.
Huh.
She
So-
resists cold damage anyways.
You're gonna keep pushing forward. Is that the consensus?
Seems like
Recommending.
All right. So you're gonna push forward till sunset, or are you gonna push forward through the night?
I think we should at least stop a little for rest.
yeah.
Even if it's not a full long rest, it should. I don't want to get any exhaustion points because that would kill us in this place.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
till sunset.
Okay, so you push forward till nightfall. And once the sun starts to dip down, Snorri calls the wagon to a halt and is like, "All right, let's get a camp set up here. Don't want nothing sneaking up on us in the night. Old Boris can keep watch, but it's never too safe. Never hurts to be too safe."
Okay.
Who wants to set up camp? You just gonna let the dwarves do that, or does somebody want to assist?
I've got a spell for this one too, actually. I took it just in case.
Alright.
I've got Wild Cunning.
I'll also physically help set up, but I want to see
Yeah,
what this is.
Can help get
We
rock.
could do that, but I was gonna at least get us some extra magical help with this.
Gotcha.
I will help my hand as well.
What does wild
That's-
cunning do?
Let me link this. Or I'll paste it here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a ritual spell.
Okay.
So, gives you advantage on finding tracks and following them. If there's food nearby, we can find it and get it. If there's drinking water, we can do so. We could set up in any shelter. We could send them to get wood for a fire and to set up a camp supply with the stuff we have. And you could also have them break down the campsite and then hide anything there so people won't find it and come after you. So, Zeph's gonna just kind of do this a couple of times over the next hour to just gather up as much useful info in the area as she can get, as well as helping set up the campsite. I knew
Sevilla
taking
would-
more cunning would be useful.
Yeah.
Sevilla would help physically set up as well, you know, get tents out, get supplies ready, you know. Maybe if they were going to, like, cut vegetables for cooking, she would do that as well. I don't know. She wouldn't eat the vegetables, particularly, like, cut them or whatever. Yeah. Maybe if there's any animals around, she can go hunting while people are once the place is set up. Because he only needs to sleep like I think a couple hours, like 4 hours. Could go hunting maybe.
Yeah. If there's any edible plants nearby, or safe water, Zeph will know roughly where it is too.
So
Well,
Ziff, you find a sort of like a little bit of a hot spring with
Nice.
safe water and sort of a hot spring with drinkable water. And you find some mosses and lichens that are edible.
Zeph's going to bring back the food, bring back the water, and then says that she's just going to go and hang out in that hot spring for a few minutes. She's resistant to the cold. She doesn't like it.
That's fair.
And weirdly enough, using the spell, you don't notice any tracks around at all.
Huh.
That's a bit suspicious. Zeph is definitely going to share that info.
I'm just gonna roll a perception just to keep an eye and ear out for anything.
Yeah, I might as well. Well, I was gonna have Sevilla hunt, but I don't know if that'd be a good idea now.
Well, if there's no tracks, it'd be hard to find a whole lot.
Yeah.
Is that right, Brady?
So you got an 18, and that's for your perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for that, you don't notice it, like, you don't see anything weird. You know, there's nothing obviously, like, off. But you do just have a strange feeling, like there's something, like, a sound, maybe, at the edge of your, like, just at the edge of your hearing that you can't quite hear, like, you're not sure what it is. You've just got a bad feeling about something.
I would relay
Do it.
this to the others, especially Ziff, you know, and ask if they could some weird language.
Let's see.
Are there any bugs around?
It's
You can look for bugs, or actually with Ziff's spell, let her find bugs.
Let's see. It does not cover animals.
Okay.
Should I roll something to look for bugs?
Yeah, roll a survival to look for bugs.
Okay. Putting you in?
21 for that.
Alright. So, yes, you find like, you turn over a stone, and you find a small, like, blue beetle.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on this beetle. Hi. Hi. Oh gosh.
The bug is gonna look up at you.
Hi,
It seems inquisitive.
yeah, we're just passing through. It's really quiet around here. So I just figured I'd look for one of y'all, see if anything weird's about, you know? That maybe doesn't notice a bug like you, but might notice a bigger bug like me.
The bug is gonna affirm that.
Oh, there is something weird around here.
Yes.
Oh.
If I can get a bug voice here.
Yeah.
The bug's like, yes. There's a there's it's like it's trying to find the right word for it. The creature. No, not quite creature. Construct. Machine.
There's a machine.
There's a machine.
Huh. That's kind of concerning. All right, that's good to know, though. Thank you, little fella. Any idea how I can spot it?
Oh, you'll hear it.
I'll hear it first. All right, that's good to know. Is it hunt people like me?
It, it's it. I don't know why it does what it does.
That's fair enough. And then, would you like me to put this rock back on you?
The bug is just gonna nod.
All right, thank you, little fella. And she puts the rock back on. Well, shit. Guys. Hey, guys.
Yeah? What?
There's apparently some kind of weird machine around here that may or may will come after the likes of us. We'll hear it before we see it, but it's apparently not very good.
Silvello's hearing it.
No shit. Yeah, there we go. We should probably hunker down, get ready just in case it comes here. Where are the dwarves?
The dwarves are at the wagon right now. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, hi.
Snorri is gonna look up. Yeah.
Hey, y'all know anything about the machine that's around these parts?
Machine?
Yeah, you see, I can do this thing where I talk to bugs. Don't worry about it. Something I can do. And there's apparently some kind of deadly machine around here that Silvella's apparently already gotten a hear of, which
Yes.
My little bug friend warned me is the first way you know it's coming.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's bad, I guess. He or she, I did not ask, was pretty sure that they will come after the likes of us. Me,
Snorri is gonna sort of like look around, then she's gonna holler at Boris. She's gonna be like, Boris, get over here! And then Boris is gonna try to he's sort of like been daydreaming, staring off into space. He's gonna turn around and like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, there's some kind of killer machine around here that will very likely be coming for us next.
I can faintly hear it.
Killing machine. I don't think I like that very much.
No, I
no.
don't think I like that very much either.
Definitely not good.
Zeph's going to like open up her wings and pause for a second, try to see if she can get an idea as to where that sound's coming from.
Yes. The sound is coming from the east, from the direction of the mountains.
Oh boy. Zeph's going to suddenly jump and flap as she shoots up to try and get a look from above to see what that might be.
So oddly enough, when you as you head closer to the sound, it gets harder for you to pinpoint where it's coming from. Like, it's sort of diffuse. You can't find one specific spot it's coming from. It's just sort of ringing in your ears.
Zeph's going to fly up higher then, and just kind of try to look around from where she is.
So you see the open sort of snow, and you can't really see anything obvious at least here. Like, there's not anything that's visible.
So she's going to go back, land, try to like mess with her ear some because the noise is driving her nuts, and just responds with, "I can't see it. It's indistinct where it's coming. She get closer. Very disorienting. I suspect it may be underground, actually." Which, that's concerning.
Yeah.
Well, then we should be able to feel it if it's underground.
Wanting it.
Oh, the mother book, but I didn't mention him being underground, but.
Its potentials. It's invisible. I couldn't see it. I went up fairly high, but whatever it is, it's noxious.
Well, then we better be on guard at night.
That sounds like
Might be good to try to hide under the snow. Maybe we can build it some kind of a shelter.
if it noticed us from this far, it's likely using sight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able. If that from this far away, I probably wouldn't be able to hear us. We haven't been especially loud. Maybe I'll fly up and see if I can't, get a side of it from above.
Give it a shot.
Alright, I'm gonna fly up quite a ways. And just give me a hand here.
Yeah, I'll look around.
Yeah, and we're gonna just look and see if anything's odd, moving down below. Oof. A natural one!
You do not see anything.
Fuck!
Okay. Could I make a perception check as well since I'm up there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yep. 14. How much better?
Oh, well, we have a vantage point at least.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It's only 30 feet, but I should also note that I also have blind sight. I don't think there's anything
don't
within
see
30
anything.
feet, but yeah. You see anything? This fucking wind is in my eyes.
I do not know. DM, do I see anything?
I didn't quite catch that, Raven.
Sorry. DM, do I see anything?
You do not either.
No, everything looks clear.
I do not like that.
Zeph is going to fly back up to check in to see if they've noticed anything. While
Don't
also
see
going
any.
herself.
We don't see anything, but I'm not convinced there's nothing there.
That's my first 20 in ages.
So is that a perception?
Yeah.
Ziff, what senses do you have? Like what? Anything other than just the normal, like, mundane senses?
I've got Devil's Sight. That's about it.
You don't see anything, but you feel a strange sort of, like, magnetism in the air, like static. Like, pull, like, it's a static sort of pull coming from the direction of the mountains. And where there's a lot of, like, tall trees and stuff on the mountainside. And you sort of get a feeling that wherever the source of the sound is, it might actually be over there somewhere.
Zeph's going.
and it seems like it's coming from it seems like it's coming from everywhere because it's echoing off the mountain. That's why you've had a hard time pinpointing it down.
Zeph's going to pause, point, and then drop down to the ground.
Oh shit! Oh, all right.
I don't like this. Let's move.
Where do we move to?
Not here.
Is that Arceus?
Whatever it is, it feels like it's over there. The air's crackling with energy.
Yeah, I think we need to get somewhere like defensible at least.
Maybe we can get to a mountainside and find some kind of a cave.
Yeah. Isn't the mountainside closer to where that thing was, or?
Yes.
Wait, I thought it was from the hills from behind, but I guess
No.
It's on the mountains to the side.
Oh, gotcha.
East as well.
Wait, wouldn't it be west?
No, the hills aren't the mountains.
Um,
Pretty sure
is
these
that-
are mountains.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was mountains
So
too.
we would be
They
somewhere
are.
around like here-ish. I'm
So
pretty
you're
sure.
gonna you want to try to head towards the mountains in the west, Silvello? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm thinking go right here. Not right here.
You're unlikely to reach them before nightfall.
Okay, gotcha.
Shit.
But there's no creatures around.
We
We're not
could,
seeing any tracks.
we could hunker down in the
Yeah,
snow.
there might be no creatures around because this thing scared them off.
Yeah.
Not enough
But that
alarm.
also means you're less likely to get jumped if nothing else wants to be in the area.
Yeah, but
Wait, are you thinking of either going through the night, or we could maybe try digging up in the snow and making a burrow?
maybe this is the. I mean, we might just need to be prepared and face it when it gets here, because I really do not know where else we're gonna go.
Falon just kind of gestures around and goes, "There really ain't anywhere to go. We are on a plane of nothing.
Yeah,
We are
I think we just need
fucked."
to. Okay, well, let's not jump to that. We might just need to, defend ourselves. We've
No, I
defended
mean-
ourselves.
Fucked in the way that there is no, like, hiding from this. We're just gonna have to,
Yes.
just gonna have to slam our heads against, like we solved every other problem we come against so far.
That is how we've handled every other problem in it.
How far away do you think it was there, Ziv?
I can't get a good reading. It's in those trees over there somewhere.
So it's just circling around over there like an asshole.
Or it's headed this way slowly, or it's farther away and we just can't tell.
Well, if it comes this way, it comes this way. I'd rather stay here, wait for it to come, because we know it's there.
Well, maybe we can start digging in, maybe build some walls and some trenches.
That
Well,
would take quite a bit more time than I think we have.
Perhaps.
1 second,
But-
I need to check a thing real quick.
But if we're going to be staying here, we might as well make it more defensible.
Aha! I've got another strategy here.
Yeah, what you got?
Another small thing that I have good use of. Zeph is going to call up a little devil who owes her a favor. Same imp from before.
N-
The one that she summoned when we were dealing with the lich. And all that.
Alright.
This bastard's owes you a lot of favors.
yeah.
Zeph does some very small things back. Like, letting them not be in hell for a bit. It's a pretty good deal, honestly. But Zeph's gonna call back up the little minion imp here. And tap him on the head. Over there is something. We don't know what. I want you to go and investigate. As soon as you notice what it is, let me know. I'm going to keep the connection open so that you can inform me. And as she says that, she flicks open the book that she carries around. Like her spell book. And, notes that as the imp says something, it'll pop up on there. She's got a sending spell with it, so that it can respond back through her book. Because she has the Far Scribe invocation.
Alright.
So she's gonna go send out the imp, since if something bad happens to them, well, they're a devil, they'll just go back to hell. And she's gonna sit there and monitor her book to see if it sends with a bit of info on it, in case something bad starts to happen.
Okay, so are you guys gonna do anything while the imp goes to investigate?
Hmm.
Get as ready as we
Well,
can, I guess.
Yeah, like set up some kind of embankment to protect ourselves, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe like walls, like little walls we can hide behind.
Yeah, you can do, like make some like snow walls that we can hide behind.
If we get some water, we could probably like pack it or whatever, make it icy over the
Yeah,
wall.
like just like to hide ourselves behind, just in case the thing does not come directly for us.
Functionally giving ourselves, like, half cover, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the idea.
While they do that, Zeph's gonna start trying to call up a tower. Might be a good distraction, might be a good hiding spot or a lookout. She's gonna build it out of ice.
What's the rules on the tower?
Let me get this.
Welcome back, Raven. Raven,
Thank you.
we've discovered that the machine is from the coming from the mountains to the southeast, and yeah,
I left about when you guys were discussing if you wanted to move or not.
There's the block.
we're gonna stay here and hunker down, basically.
Alrighty.
Each level is 10 foot tall, can have up to 100 square feet. Access between the levels is a simple ladder or hatch. She's going to make a bedroom on the second floor and a observatory on the first floor with a telescope pointed in that direction. That way someone can keep an eye over there. It's not got any kind of special stuff. It's just a sturdy, mundane tower once you summon it that you can't take the stuff out of.
Okay.
Does that help her, Edie?
Mm-hmm. Alright. So you're gonna set up your tower. The dwarves and Boris are gonna get around to putting up like a sort of like wall around the tower using like snow. Like they're gonna build sort of a makeshift fortification.
Sibylla would help.
Yeah. Give ourselves half a cover at least.
Yeah. Um. I like that the interior of the tower is dry regardless of the distance outside. Pretty cool.
It does make me wonder if the tower's dry if you're underwater.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, it would have to be. It's magic.
Yeah. Magic
it-
portal door.
If we ever want to fucking start, like, plundering sunken ships at some point, we can.
Well, no, this is a high level spell, and
It's only 3rd level, and it's a ritual. It
Just
takes
swim.
fucking a while to cast, though.
yeah.
It takes 20 minutes for her to cast it for free, and 10 to cast it without with a slot.
Gotcha.
So it's not instant, but it does.
It is useful. It's
let her
very
cast it
useful.
for free.
Mhm.
So as you get the tower and everything set up, the sun is dipping below the horizon. You do not hear anything from your imp, Zeph.
That's concerning.
Zeph's gonna cast Sending, which works across planes. All it has to do is think.
Wait, isn't there like a caveat to sending working across
5%
planes?
chance that it doesn't arrive.
Yeah, yeah.
Which she solves by sending every message twice.
Fair enough.
If she doesn't get an answer back out of 2 copies, then she starts sending them again in 2 copy packs.
How does sending work exactly?
Let me see here. I had it up. I took it down for a second so I could look at that.
Hold on. Oh. Wait, how do you post this? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I have it right here. Don't worry about it. I'll post it.
Yeah, that's the one. Zeph gets to cast it without using a spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get into like ritual casting because I have spells like that, but I never use them as a ritual.
That one's not a ritual specifically. Zeph gets to cast it because of her invocation.
Okay. So you're gonna send a message to the imp.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what are you asking the imp? Just out of curiosity.
She's first checking in, and then second asking what did it see, if anything, so far.
Okay. So the imp is going to respond that it didn't see anything. That something hit it from the tree line.
By
And-
range thing?
Like a spell.
Oh.
Something hit it from the tree line and basically disintegrated it.
Uh-oh. Zeph's going to turn the book around so they can see what the response was. And then look at
Disintegrate.
the stuff they have, and it's like, I'm not sure this is an adequate enough method.
Is it? Well, maybe we can go invisible, or something like that.
I still say wait in here for it to come after us. Here, rather than trying to run across undefensible flat land, is a better idea. But yeah, I don't think the snowpack is gonna do much, so don't rely on it.
Right. Can Civilo like roll stealth to like kind of like hide or keep hidden.
Ready?
Alrighty.
Quite catch that.
Can Sevilla roll stealth to stay hidden?
So what level did yes, you can roll stuff to try to stay hidden. What level did you cast the tower at, Ziff?
It's just a basic version.
So it's just the 3-story version.
Story, actually.
Okay.
So it's just 2 floors. The top's a bedroom with a fireplace, and the bottom has the observatory. And she did it specifically like that so that they could easily look out with the telescope that it had.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna hunker down in that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so night is gonna fall.
Sevilla just like covers herself in snow.
Okay. So, as the sun goes down and you're hunkered down in here, the sort of sound starts to get louder in sort of the back of your mind. No, not the back of your mind, but like the edge of your hearing. Like, it's not a psychic thing, but it's just like the weird echoey sound sort of slowly getting louder and louder.
Okay.
Peek out with the telescope, see if we see
I'm
anything.
gonna go ahead and put
Yeah.
some appropriate music on.
Ominous, great.
Existential dread. Great!
Wait.
Don't have enough of that.
So the sound is getting closer, and the night sets sort of super dark, dark night, and one side of the horizon is completely black, not even any stars because of the towering mountains. There's stars above, but staring off into the horizon, you just see, the silhouette of the mountains looming large in the distance.
Black shapes and then nothing.
I guess Sevilla would, yeah, to stay hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn myself invisible.
Stealth time.
Zeph's gonna go up to Boris and ask him to write his name into her book.
He's gonna tilt his head. You want Boris to write Boris's name?
Yes, in case we get separate.
Okay. He's gonna take the book and he's gonna scroll something into the book that you literally cannot read. Like, it's just incomprehensible.
Is that from a language or a handwriting case?
You're not
Yeah.
sure.
It could be both.
Yeah.
Well, it's good enough for the spell.
Yes.
Okay. Falon is going to be, if there's anything to look out of, he's going to be looking out of it and just straining his ears and eyes for anything that he can see, because he has the alert feat.
Yeah. Him and Zeph are gonna probably be best to keep watch then.
And Sevilla would just be waiting.
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I don't have anything special, just good perception. And my dark vision and 30 feet of blind sight, in case this thing's invisible.
Yeah.
Feeling? Like, if any of you try to rest, you get the feeling that you're just not able to rest.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, it's not a thing.
I do not like this.
I ain't too fond of it either. If it's gonna do something, I wish you would just fucking do it. So I can
The
at least.
dwarves are sort of hunkered down, looking nervous and uncomfortable, and even Boris looks a little uncomfortable. And this dude's 30 foot tall.
Oh, I didn't know he was so fucking tall. Holy shit.
He's a
He's
giant.
giant.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, for some reason I thought it was a dwarf. Yeah, okay.
Zeph's gonna look at him. Who's got you on edge too?
Yeah, he just sort of nods, and he's sort of staring out into the storm. Well, not the storm, but out into, like, the darkness, you know, the cold, windy plain.
No documentation of this. Zeph's going to go and check some of the notes she took on it. Relevant things that she thought might be on the path. Creatures, landmarks, things like that. Just checking along and making sure that she hasn't, in her time of research, took this down from any sources.
Okay, so your notes related to the path and the journey don't have anything. You can roll me a Arcana. Let's see if you have notes about something similar to this at all.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that's what I- Check one thing real quick. Okay, so I'll have to do this with just the standard. I got a 31.
Okay. So, you can feel a crackle of negative energy in the air. And you know that there's several things that could be causing that. It could be a powerful undead creature. It could be something like a sphere of annihilation. There's some elder evil type things that also have negative energy associations. But it's something in the ballpark of antithetical to living beings.
Okay. What about anything that would be associated with the sound and negative energy? Known for like a constant ringing.
You can't quite. You're not quite sure. There's some sort of far realm things that might fit the bill. They're not things you're super familiar with.
Oh boy. Okay. So what if we go to our second source of useful info that we have? Zeph still got the stone from our slod friend.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna turn that on and she's like, "Hey, so we're headed up north, and we can negotiate terms later. This is pressing. We're up north, just past through the hills. There's been a constant ringing and a crackle of negative energy around here. Something bad. It's got everyone here on edge, even Boris. You wouldn't happen to have any extra information that might nudge us in the right way, would you?"
She's gonna sort of make note. She's sort of going like, you know, I'll take a look through my notes and see if I have anything that matches that.
For what it's worth,
And-
everyone here's on edge, on an unnatural, the kind of you can't let your guard down even try on edge.
So it's just gonna softly nudge Lillian because she's invisible. Y'all got any idea what this could be?
Lillian is her, like, her hair are sort of standing up on end, and she looks really uncomfortable. She just sort of shakes her head.
No, like your dad had never been up by these parts?
No, all I know is that there's things up here that you don't want to mess with.
That is concerning. Unkindness.
Yep.
Can y'all get any kind of look up there without it seeing you? You are, a ghost.
It's also putting off a hell of a lot of, some of that negative energy and stuff. If it's attuned to undead, it may not matter how stealthy I am.
That's true. That's true.
I can still do it if y'all want.
No. That's not a risk I'm willing to take.
Aw.
Shut up now.
Zeph is sitting there smoking a cigar, trying to keep herself calm, but she is very twitchy right now.
It's a bit of
Yeah.
a low noise coming out of Falon that he doesn't even realize he's making.
Okay, so yeah, the noise seems to be getting slightly even more like a little louder, but still not quite clear what it is.
Can I roll another perception while we're just waiting?
Just waiting.
Fuck. Alright.
Zeph's gonna contact Susie again. Hate to interrupt you, but for what it's worth, I did think of one thing. I sent an imp who owed me a favor out that way. He didn't come back. When I contacted him through sending, he said that about the moment he got to the tree lines near the mountains, that he got hit by something, a spell, something akin to a disintegrate. For what it's worth, that might help you narrow something down.
Yeah, that might tell me something.
It's getting louder. Nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, okay. See, sort of, you can tell she's flipping through her notes. Sounds kind of like it could be You familiar with a Nightwalker?
It's not good.
Well, as long as no one cuts his head off, we're fine.
Hey, this might not matter, but Vanquisher has a it does more to fiends and aberrations. Because it's kind of alive. Is Vanquisher, I don't know, getting any weird vibe off of it?
Yeah, Vanquisher can tell that there's something here that shouldn't be here.
So it's doing the equivalent of growling.
It's on its territory and it's gonna find it and piss on it.
I'd rather not.
I'm not like this.
Alright, I think that's enough,
Dread?
waiting. So let me see here.
We have dread our last dread.
You feel like, the darkness outside is getting deeper. Like, unnaturally deep.
Well, Zeph has Devil's Sight, so she could see through magical darkness. So if it's doing that, and she's not affected, she knows that it's magic.
Yeah, It's magical. You can see through the darkness, but you can tell it's there.
Zeph is going to also relay this information.
Damn darkness.
Wait, is it like making darkness?
It appears so.
Yes.
Alright, well, I mean, shit, I can see in the dark, but only so much.
I believe one of the bugs that Cindercell talked to called it some kind of a construct or machine.
Yeah, called it a machine.
A machine. That's what
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said.
Yeah, I'm right here, I'm saying so.
It said that it didn't notice things like it, but it would notice things like us.
Zeph is tapping a cigar, hands it to the unkindness, lights another one for herself.
Yeah. Ziff.
Mhm.
What's your passive perception?
27.
Okay, so you are sort of you're listening, right? And you hear a sort of very faint sort of movement in the snow.
Zeph pauses, and then, through telepathy specifically, just responds with, "Whatever it is here."
Do I see anything with my, like, within 30 feet of me?
No, whatever it is not that close.
Okay.
It's approaching.
Ugh, fucking hell. I really should have seen if there was a bomb.
Can always ask.
To be
Not
fair,
right now,
might
we're
not have
trying
to
to
be
keep...
buying a bomb, given we have Boris here.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean... I'm going to, man. I'm invisible. If I do something, I'll drop invisibility, so I can't...
Zeph, like, slowly moves the stone up to her, next to her, so she can whisper to it, "Whatever it is, it's coming. Hear it." If you got any hard and fast info that's useful right about now.
Only a note that I found from an old source. And it's funny because you can tell she's actually speaking quietly through the the communication, like the psionic communication. Even she seems a little weirded out by this. I heard that some wizards attempted to recreate a Nightwalker artificially.
Of course it was fucking wizards. God damn it. Motherfucking sons of bitches. Stupid mother dicks.
What she said, or what he said.
You see, feel a gentle hand on your shoulder, Blonde. We will curse them out later. Right now, we just need to be quiet.
Is this worse than what?
It's different. They used some really nasty magics to create it.
Yeah, well, that's not promising. And she just goes quiet. Zeph is sitting here thinking, God, fucking, why is it never in our pay grade?
Fucking tampered in Celine's domain.
Bitch. Eldritch Horrors. Fucking dumbasses making official death undead.
Okay, so you can see Ziff, and you're the only one who can see. You look out the window, and you can see a vaguely humanoid shape. About 40 feet tall. Lanky. making its way across the plain towards where you're at, like across the snow.
Oh.
Zeph immediately slides back on pure instinct. Oh fuck.
And you feel a sort of crackling in the air.
Oh, well, listen, y'all. I'm about to head out and just start shooting it. I can't take it much longer.
You feel a crackling in the air, like something's about to happen. And you see Boris is sort of like fidgeting, and then he starts casting a spell with his like hands. And then he disappears.
What the fuck? Boris,
That's fair.
Boris, what the fuck?
Zeph is
Boris
just
just
literally.
plane shifted out of there.
Zeph is just gonna write into the book. Boris, what the fuck?
No response.
You motherfucking son of a bitch. Son of a bitch!
I will fucking kill him next time I see him.
Definitely isn't loyal, is he?
Alright. So,
Zeph.
Strong words with Brachynetrian.
You hear, you see the creature sort of rears up, and then you hear something. And you hear it first, but then everybody hears it. Sort of an artificial, like a
No.
siren.
No!
Hmm.
You are not, Harini.
Not what?
You are not about to throw Siren Head at us.
Zeph has decided the best place to be is on the opposite side of the building from whatever this is.
Yeah, Sabella will probably follow suit.
The siren
Listen.
sound goes for a while. And then
Cinder's so excited. Fuck this shit. She's
Let's
heading
just
down
down.
towards the door.
So that's the sound that Sabella heard.
Then it fades back to silence.
And Cinder's at like the door to the outside, just waiting, listening.
Zeph has clutched the stone as tight as she can. And is just replaying that sound in her head.
You might as well send it to frickin' our giant at left as well.
Okay,
Has
so
a
I'm
connection to Susie.
at the door.
Susie
Do I,
seems like she is very uncomfortable.
do I hear anything outside?
You hear a soft thud in the snow.
In her head to unkindness. Well, this might be about the stupidest thing I've ever gone done.
Why don't you hold back?
I mean, something's about to happen. I'd rather die on my feet.
Well, if you wait for it to start hitting the tower, we may have an opening to shoot it. So I'd just say bide your time.
It works like a vampire. You have to invite it in.
I mean, if there's no house left.
Okay.
Time.
I'm gonna move you guys to another map.
Of course.
This is what Ziff sees looking out the window.
I fucking knew it!
Zeph is very, very fond of staying on the opposite side of the broom, as quiet as possible.
Wait, what is this map?
So we're like down here, I'm guessing. Inside.
Yeah. You're inside the thing, yes. And you could see out the window that.
I do not like that.
And it's sort of staring. It's not coming any closer.
I'm not sure he is going to come and start banging on the walls.
Zeph is
Wait.
going to send the image of what she sees to Susie this time.
Wait, we wouldn't see this, would we, because of the darkness? Only Ziff could?
Yeah, only Ziff has a clear image of this thing.
Okay.
Zeph is politely until it starts moving closer, not send an image of what to expect. To anyone but Susie. Susie has to see this.
You see things start to pop up out of the ground as well, Ziff.
Ah, fuck.
Mm,
Oh no. Run.
And one of them comes running toward the fortification. And when he gets right about here, right there, right about here, it stops like it ran into a wall.
Okay. Right, magic.
Okay.
And it's staring at you from the other side.
Is there any windows in the first floor?
There's a window.
Okay. Can I see that thing out the window?
Yes.
What is it? The fuck is it, Reedy?
I'll show you. I'll send a picture of what you
Great.
see.
Great.
You asked.
You
I
did ask.
I did ask.
Silly bitch.
You see this.
What the fuck?
Put that back.
mm.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like some kind of fucked up Wendigo. Definitely an aberration.
Put that shit back where you found that,
It's,
Harity.
it's got some Jersey Devil energy.
It is a fucked up Wendigo.
Oh, great.
It is a
Okay.
Wendigo that has been tampered with by energies from the far realm.
Fucking wizards.
Okay.
Zeph is
Cinder
going
Silk
to
is
send
going.
this to Susie as well.
Cinder Silk is going to
Why are you
open the.
sending me this? That's like Susie's
Yeah,
like, what am I supposed to do about it?
You
Broker. If we're gonna die, you can at least owe us a favor afterwards.
Cinder Silk's going to open the window slightly and listen.
You hear a hissing sound as this thing is like pressing up against whatever invisible barrier is there.
It doesn't seem like it can get in, but we ain't fucking resting this thing here.
And more of them start moving up and pressing against the barrier.
Zeph just slowly hands Cinder Silk a cigar.
I'm on the first. Are we all on the first floor, or
Zeph is.
okay? Takes the cigar.
Falon is just staring out the window, like vibrating in place, but it's not fright that he's vibrating in place. He's trying to hold himself back from just diving out the window and meeting
Yeah,
these
I
things.
figured.
Yeah, Sabella would also have her hand on the hilt of her blade or whatever. And those who was being stealthy to be ready to jump in.
Oh, okay. So the window is facing them. Are they looking at the window? Reedy?
They are the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are facing towards you. Yes,
Are they looking in the window?
not specifically. They're just tearing
Okay.
at whatever's there.
And this is like a wall, invisible wall in front of the tower.
Is it the snow fortification that we made? Or is it something else?
I think it's the magic of the tower.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright, so this look is going to open the window a little more.
Zeph is going to loudly contact her through her head. It might be because this is a structure, a home of the earth. Sometimes these kinds of things are limited by that. As long
I understand you, Zeth. I'm just trying to tell if they can see me when I'm invisible.
Okay. Just don't shoot across it.
I am not. Do not worry, Zeth.
I mean,
She-
if we got a safe vantage point, what's to stop us from plinking these things off?
That is a fair point.
Might reach the barrier.
Hmm.
He opens the
Things
window
are
enough.
tearing at the barrier, and they seem to be struggling to do anything to it. But this thing starts getting closer.
Okay,
Hmm.
Cindersilk puts one of her hands outside the window, which she is invisible, and she waves her hand around. Does anything like
The one
notice?
that's right in front sort of snarls and watches, yes.
Fuck! They can see me that I'm invisible. Shit.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing lumbers up about this far, stops,
Close the window.
points a finger at the barrier, and a ray of red energy beams out and bounces off the barrier. But the whole, like, there's like a invisible bubble that you can momentarily see sort of shimmer around it.
Mm.
Okay. Don't want to take that.
No, I do not. Drop some ability because what's the fucking point? Let me see.
Okay.
Then the creature is going to point at the barrier again, and another beam of red light is going to shoot forward.
Oh no! It's destruct-
And it's going to tear a hole in the barrier. Big enough for one of these things to get through.
Alright.
Alright,
Shoot it! Shoot the bitch!
Shoot in
Roll
the-
initiative.
okay.
Barrier, but pick them off one at a time.
28. 28.
We got good rolls today. Holy shit.
Damn. 2 28s. Ooh, natural one.
I still turned it into a 50.
15. Hey, it's better than
Bad.
4. Or 1. Oh shit, it's getting late for me.
Okay. So, do you want to wrap up now, or?
Yeah, it might be good too, because it's like 10 o'clock for me.
right before combat.
Okay.
It's a good
Yep.
place.
We don't want to go without Killbot.
It'll keep us in suspense.
Sorry.
It's
I
alright.
wish-
It's a great place to stop, actually.
Yeah, I guess.
hate it.
We can think about it all like a week or 2 weeks before the next game.
I'd like to do mine next week, but it depends on people, you know.
I can do it next week. My Wednesdays are open for this game.
I asked people to do my game next week.
Oh, okay.
I should invite you there. I'm
I mean-
asking, but I'm gonna do that.
I guess this is where we're gonna leave it then.
I'm excited.
It's a real good freaking place.